Welcome everyone back to Elder Scrolls Morrowind, and we are going to be doing some Thieves Guild quests. I'm joining Thieves Guild over Fighters Guild because in this game the Thieves Guild are the more morally correct, I guess, to join. The Fighters Guild's kind of a bunch of douches. Join the Thieves Guild. Man. Jobs. Right. She wants a diamond, and the alchemist. Now Kyra, the alchemist, has diamonds. But I already have diamond in my inventory, I think. Oh no, wait. I sold those. I sold those diamonds. Alright. Apprentice lockpick. Don't fail me now. Nice. First try success. Might as well just take everything that isn't nailed down. I might as well just go ahead and pick lock this door because I'm going to have to pick lock it in a second. Alright, back to Habasi with the diamond. You want a diamond? Here you go, here's your diamond. The bossy cannot pay you until bossy friends pay bossy. Alright, and I got a potion for that, and now a wet ear in the Thieves Guild. Bossy wants the key to Nerevar Manor. Nerevar Manor. Council Club Savor Trandle at the Council Club has a key. Alright, so I have a bit of a cheesy spell, but I'm only going to use it when I absolutely need to. I only use it just to save the money I have right now. Darn it. There we go. Alright. That's where I work. For a small consideration, I might tell you a bit more. There you go. And basically what that was, is that was a spell that fortifies my personality by 100 points for 3 seconds. And yes, that is incredibly broken, but I don't really plan on using it a whole bunch. I was just using it just to preserve my money. Like, later on when I have cash, I'm probably not even going to use the spell all that much. I mostly just used it just to get past this one check. Nerano Manor Key. Yep, here it is. Habasi likes this key very much. Habasi pays you well for the key. 500 gold. And I'm now a footpad. Yummy. Dwemer artifacts. Go to Fat Legs Drop Off and How Ode. If Razid won't give you the Dwemer artifacts, find them and return them to Habasi. You must bring Habasi a Dwemer Goblet, a Dwemer Bowl, and a Dwemer Tube. Well, the irony is I already have all of those. And the game doesn't actually check you if you actually took the ones that she asked for. They just check if they're in your inventory. So that was a pretty easy quest. Raylan Halalu died recently, but left a bottle of vintage brandy. Vintage brandy is in Halalu Manor. Bring this brandy to Habasi. Alright. That's why I picklocked that door on my way back, was because I knew I would need it. If I wanted to, I could have probably just went ahead and got the brandy, to be honest, because I think it's in... I think that the way this game works, I don't even know if quest items appear or if they're just always in the game world and then you just can get them ahead of time. I don't know exactly how everything works. I didn't do this. I'll not leave him with the indignity of being on the floor. Nice. Some really nice clothes. At least I gave him a robe. At least I didn't leave him with the indecency. Thank you for the vintage brandy. What's this shirt look like? Like garbage. What? I don't want that shirt. It's garbage. Well, I'm here. No. I forgot that I have Guess we might as well solve the murder while we're here. It's just terrible what happened, Rowan. Halalu employed me for years. What will I do now? Yes, I was one of Rowan Halalu's servants. I saw the Dunmer who killed him, and I saw it with my own eyes. I can give you the murder's description. The Dunmer who murdered Rowan Halalu was young, with red hair and a tall robe over his head, as if fashionable these days. He wore bone mold armor and wielded his Warmer war axe. I do not know more than that. I am sorry. I wish you luck. Murderer's description. I don't know anyone like that. No, I don't want to talk to you about the Dark Brotherhood right now. That could be Thanalian Velis at the Council Club, or by the Silt Strider. Council Club. Alright. The Council Club. Or I might use the spell to get past one more charisma check, because I don't know if I can charisma check this guy.
Keep moving, scum.
Dang it. Okay, so he seems like he doesn't want to talk about it anymore, but I mean, he's the only guy who fits that description. He even has that weird red mohawk on his head. So, yeah, my crimes have been reported. I'm aware. This guy's a murderer, and you're gonna make me pay to... Jeez. I'm just distributing justice. All I'm doing is distributing justice. Yeah, here comes the guards. Go to jail. Yeah, I'm aware. Oh gosh. Well, at least it was mostly all skills that I never use. On the bright side. And to get back there really fast, we're gonna... Oh gosh, Okay, to get back there real fast, we're gonna do this. Booyah. It's so nice to have a way that's kind of like a teleport. Alright, well, I need to go report my, my givings to the Halalu Manor. Oh wow, I realized I haven't even made a save. You were bold. Dang it, that was not what I wanted to name that. Delete that one. Save again. Raylan Halalu. So, you do not belong to any house, but you've brought Raylan Halalu's murder to justice. I will make sure House Halalu hears about what you did. There was a reward of 1,000 drakes, which is now yours. If you wish to join House Halalu, I will put in a good word for you. Maybe in the future... I didn't take the vintage brandy from my inventory. Even though it's a quest item and I technically stole it, you think it would have removed it and I would have had to go get it from the jail or something. But guess we'll come give the vintage back to I am a sleeper, one among thousands. I bring you a message. Dagoth calls you tongue-in-cheek, and you cannot deny your lord. The sixth house is risen, and Dagoth is its glory. Dagoth, he is the lord and father of the mountain. He sleeps, but when he wakes, we shall rise from our dreams, shall sweep our land clean of the Enwa. Why have you denied him? As Lord Dagoth has said, all shall greet him as flesh or as dust. Sixth house. The sixth house, the sleeping house, House Dagoth, the house of Lord Dagoth, the true house, the one house to welcome all true Dunmer, and drive the Enwa from our land. Take heed, Outlander, the day of reckoning is at hand. Take what you can and leave our place, for when Lord Dagoth comes, there will be no place for you. Hmm.
Make it quicker.
How welcoming. Such a nice guy. Also, I'm gonna drop this and drop this because they weigh so stinging much. And actually, the hammers probably weigh, the hammers together weighed more than that. But I'll try to sell them to somebody just to get rid of them. I'm not probably going to use them. I might use some of them. Will you buy these hammers? Yes, okay. Right. I'm gonna probably take like a couple of those hammers. Darn it. Here's your vintage. Vintage brandy. Yes, here it is. Yes, this is a fine brandy. A boss will give you a fair price, 1,000 drinks. And I am now a black cap. Yay me. Jobs. Fort Pelgia jail holds a member of the guild. New Shoes Bracker. Albasi knows a way to free New Shoes. Mabestian Inns in Pelgiat smuggles Dwemer items. Shudbach Grauberberg takes bribes from Mabestian. Fetch a mysterious Dwemer device from Mabestian's shop and take it to Shudbach. Tell Shudbach to let New Shoe go, or you'll let everyone know Shudbach takes bribes. Aye aye, Captain. Yeah, man, look at that. I've got 5,757 gold. My acrobatics is 47. Excellent. Satanine. We're gonna keep the silver sword because it's a little bit stronger, I think. Yeah. We'll use the iron sword. I don't know. It just feels like the silver. I don't know. I don't like the silver sword all that much for some reason. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you know where all the temples are and stuff, you can use intervention like a teleport spell, but that's only if you know where all the temples are and where the nearest city. Well, actually, honestly, depending on what kind of quest you're doing, being anywhere near the nearest city might be better than just trying to walk and find your way back. Or you could just use levitation to fly over everything, I suppose. Oh yeah, I need to go in here anyway. Need to go in here. Okay. Goes down. This is where the fun begins. This skeleton has some really strong arrows. Yep, there you go. Yep, those are shock damage arrows. I'm just doing this because I think it helps out the game, honestly. Even in the new engine, I don't know if it affects it all that much, but I would have thought that leaving stuff on the ground would be a could have swore, yeah, there we go. You just gotta slowly take down the skeletons. Man, that was close. Okay, more spark arrow. Take Onward's Bane, Chokeweed. I don't know what bone meal even does. Drink this just to give me my fatigue back. Apparently Bonewalker cannot open a door. There we go. Stop blocking my attacks, stupid skeletons. I don't know, these guys aren't nearly as terrifying. I'm gonna need that for later. One second. I think there's a plane flying over right now or something. I'm just going to ignore it. Take that. Gives me an unarmored raise, which is pretty nice. An unarmored raise. Let's take all. Oh man. Well, at least that was a quick fence you. Didn't take very long. I'll just leave the Guar alone because I think if I get anywhere near it, it'll probably just attack me. So I think I'll just ignore it. Oh boy. There's Pelagia. Need this scroll of unhinging. Leave me alone, the sleepers. Leave me alone. I don't want that. Nice, first try. Explosive, restore strength. I don't want to read the Pilgrim's Path.
I only have a few moments.
Tell you these short bows and these arrows. And now I need to give this Dwemer thing to the prison guard, I guess. I don't know if they're the prison guard or what, but I guess so. I would like you to release Snowshoe's Braggart. Where did you get this Dwemer artifact? I bet you stole it from a Bestian thief. How did you know my Bestian had one? Because my Bestian pays me good money to keep it secret. Let New Shoes go, and I'll forget about it. Okay, you got me this time. I'll let him go, but it's not over between his tongue and cheek. I'll remember you. I'm sure you will. I'm so sure. I'm so sure.
I only have a few moments.
I'd like to know where the prison actually is in this place. And the reason I'm not teleporting yet is there's something I want to get done real quick. And it's on this road, unfortunately. I want to get it done so that I don't have to, what's the word I'm looking for? I want to get it now, because I'll forget about it otherwise. Yay. Or, endurance, yes, I want endurance and speed. I have 56 health. Seems like an awfully low amount of health. I'm level 5 at this point. You think I would have better health? Athletics, woo. There she is. The woman of the hour.
What can I do for you, friend?
Begging your pardon, have you seen a bandit nearby? I must find him. Yes, I was walking along here, minding my own business. Suddenly, a bandit jumped at me from behind. He was a dark elf. A strong, dashing dark elf. He didn't harm me in any way, although he did take my jewels. He was quite gentle, and he talked to me what seemed like forever. Jules, what's that? Oh, never mind the jewels. I just want to find the bandit again. He was charming and funny, and I simply must see him again. His name? Noah Sonmar. A name that will stay on my lips for eternity. Perhaps you can find him for me. Perhaps I can please, I cannot live without knowing if you could ever love me. I have nothing to offer you in return. Could you not help me for the sake of love? I will try and find this man, if only for love's sake. You will try, thank you. So I'm sure you'll be able to find him. He mentioned something about having to head north, so I imagine he might be found in Pelgiad. Please, if you find him, give him this glove for me as a token of my love. I'm certain he will want to find me again. Yikes. That's some Stockholm Syndrome right there. Stockholm Syndrome. Stockholm Syndrome. What is the Cripes chart? Damage attribute endurance 1 to 20. Telvin's courage. Now, Rally spell. Die rats. Come on. Die rats. Love's sake. Love's sake, my hind end.
What say you?
Hurry this up, will you?
No. Wrong person. I'll be happy to help you, stranger. I'm Nellis Onmar. People are fairly friendly here in Belgium. We don't mind answering a few questions. I'm Nellis. What do you want? Marie's glove. You have what? How odd. She was a lovely young woman. But what would she want with a rogue like me? She is beautiful, though, and seems sweet. For the first time in my life, I actually felt a little remorse for robbing someone. I should see her again. Here, take this. Tell her you have a note from Nellis. I must see her again. I won't forget this. A rat followed me all the way back to town. Sheesh. Do. Where's this check? Wrong way. There she is again. Walking back and forth.
How does the day greet you?
I must find the bandit. I believe he's in Pelagiad. Perhaps he'll come find me, though. Note from Nellis. He gave you a letter to give me. Wonderful, thank you, so I knew that he cared. You know you didn't have to do all this for me, and I really appreciate it. You're clearly a wonderful person. You should visit my friend Musette Brox in Tel Arun. She's a wonderful person, and I think the two of you would get along famously. Okay. Well, if I ever find my way to Tel Arun, we're gonna use this to get back. So much faster than walking all the way back from there. Yeah, look at how much land I covered in like 2 seconds. New shoes is free. New shoes is free. Habasi knew you could do this thing. Take these 1,000 drakes, less than what it would cost without your help. Advancement. Jobs. A master security lives here in Belmora. Habasi knows only that he is an Altimer. Perhaps he can help secure the south wall. The master security is an Altimer here in town. That is all Habasi knows.
Do you want something from me?
Altimers. The only Altimer here in Baltimore are the Kalmaner at the Lucky Lockup, Estrain at the Guild of Mages, Emer at Halalu Council Manor, Nakara, the alchemist, and Hirocine and Timeriel, who both have residencies here. Thank you, Arathor. You've been most helpful.
Seen any elves?
Oh dear. Oh yeah, I can drop this thing. Holy cow, it weighs 40 pounds? Jeez. Why does it weigh so much? It's not even that big. No, wait, I just passed by his house. I'm in a case. X is at 49. South wall. I must admit I've been negligent towards the guild. I will certainly help you secure the south wall. Tell Sugar Lips I am at her service. Aight. I need better security. I'll get 3 more levels. It's worth it to at least get 3 more levels.
I see you. Hello.
There we go. Defend the south wall. Hirocine is the master of security, and he will help us. This is good, Habasi thinks. It will not be long before the Sojourning Hard Heart and the Come On tongue make another move against us. You have been of good service, Black Cat. If there's any gold on your head for crimes others believe you did, Habasi will have it fixed. Advancement. Congratulations, tongue-in-cheek. You are now tongue-in-cheek the operative. Right. Barter. Sugar Lips, Sabasi can serve higher ranks only Sarah. Sorry, but Sugar Lips, Sabasi must follow the rules. Okay. Okay. Barter. I'll buy a Master Lockpick. I'm gonna get rid of my Apprentice Probe and buy Journeyman Probe. We're only going to be buying those from now on. We're not going to be buying any more apprentice lockpicks since spells. Training. Okay. Mercantile, I guess. I'll level up some mercantile skill. Just to get better prices on things, because goodness sakes, do I need it. It's too hard, and it's too hard just to sit there and spam till they accept it, because it actually ruins your personality with them, so... 20 is good enough. That'll be significantly better deals, so. Also, a little bit of alchemy training probably wouldn't hurt. I don't plan to break the game with it, but it would be nice to be able to craft some, like, emergency potions if I needed them. Good enough. More jobs. Habasi has no jobs for you. Ask Angoth the jeweler in Alderaan or Big Hilly in Sadathmore. And I think that's all I'm gonna do for Thieves Guild quest lines, because I know before long they start getting really high security requirement, and well, some of them do, and I don't have the security for it. I'll report to you for orders, Caius. What are your orders? I've glanced at Hisfat and Tabas' notes. They cover the Sixth House admirably, but not the Neverine cult. Hop on over to Balmora's Mages Guild. It's right next to the Balmora's Fighters Guild. Get Sharngra Muzagab to tell you what she knows about the Neverine. She'll have some silly errand for you, do what she asks, and report back when she's given you information. Some Dunmer believe that an orphan and an outcast, a youth born on a certain day to uncertain parents, will one day untie all the tribes of the Dunmer, drive out the invaders of Morrowind, and re-establish the ancient laws and customs of the Arkel's nations. They call this orphan and outcast the Neverine, and say the Neverine will be a reincarnation of a long-dead Dunmer general and first counselor Lord Indori Nerevar. Right? Alrighty then. That jumping animation though. Like, what is that? What was I thinking about? Oh yeah, that's right. Mage's Guild. Duh. Hello. Oh, you're one. No interruptions. How many times? Oh, you're one of Caius' associates? That is a different matter. Caius and I have a very satisfactory arrangement, and I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement if you complete a little errand for me. The errand, then, it's very simple. I need the skull of Louvain Andrano. You find it in Andrano's ancestral tomb, but take care not to upset the natives. The Dunmer have some peculiar primitive prejudice against necromancy and take grave objection to unauthorized tomb visits. Well, in my opinion, I kind of have a thing against necromancy myself. Not really a fan of that. Take the cure poison. Errand. Very good. I'll just take that skull from you. Perfect for what I have in mind. Thank you. Now, as promised, I'll answer your questions on the Neverine cult. Go ahead. The Ashlander cult believes the long-dead hero Nerevar will be reborn to honor ancient promises to the tribes. According to legend, the prophet says Neverine will cast down the false gods at the tribunal temple, restore the traditional ancestor worship practiced by the Ashlanders, and drive out all Outlanders from Morrowind. Both Temple and Empire outlaw this cult, but it persists among the Ashlanders, who care little for Imperial or Temple law. Here, take this copy of my notes on this topic for Caius. Okay. Barter. I'm going to buy some health potions. Store health potions. Restore fatigue. Quality of restore health. Do you have any store stamina potions? No? Jeez. That's just sad. I don't even know what sound does. Spells. I'll take the levitate spell. Might be useful later. If I actually decide to train up, alteration. What's my alteration at? Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to up that badly. Just even get some basic use out of this. Yep, now I'm back down to 1,000 gold. That's sad. Oh yeah, I already robbed that chest. Let's read their notes on the Nerevar cult, shall we? The Ashlander religious cult follows prophecies of Nerevar were born to honor ancient promises to the tribes, to re-establish the traditions of the prophet Veloth, to cast down the false gods of the tribunal temple, and to drive all outlanders from Morrowind, both temple and empire outlaw the cult. They persist among Ashlanders despite imperial and temple repression. Because it is persecuted, it remains a secret cult, and it's hard to judge how widespread it is among the Ashlanders, or whether it has any following outside the Ashlander tribes. The Nerevarine. The Ashlanders firmly believe that Nerevar will return to restore the glories of ancient Rezdan. Morrowind was called Rezdan before the Imperial occupation. The Ashlanders say the great houses and the temple have abandoned the pure teachings of the prophet Veloth, forsaking ancestor worship for the false gods of the tribunal, and embracing the comforts of civilization that corrupted the high elves. The temple, on the other hand, venerates Saint Nerevar, but rejects the disgusting notion that the false incarnate will walk the earth like a ghoul. Nerevar. The temple honors Saint Nerevar as the greatest Dunmer general, first counselor, and companion of Vivek, Almalexi, and Sothisil, who united the Dunmer houses to destroy the evil Dwemer, the treacherous House Dagoth, and their western allies at Red Mountain. But the Ashlanders say Nerevar promised to honor the ancient spirits and the tribal law, and that he will come again to honor that promise to the Ashlanders. This means destroying the false temple and driving the Imperial invaders from the land. Dreams, visions, and prophecies are a respected tradition in Ashlander culture. Their wise women and shamans take careful notes of dreams and visions and pass on the tribe's legacies of visions and prophecy to their successors. By contrast, the temple and Western faiths are suspicious of mysticism, and they regard interpretation of dreams and visions as primitive superstition. The most common version of the Neverine prophecy is the stranger. The verses are obscure, as are most prophecies, but two observations are in order. First, many less well-informed scholars assume that the phrase journeyed far, 'neath moon and star, is just a cliche to suggest a very long journey. But the Nerevar of legend was once known to possess a magical ring named One Clan Under Moon and Star, upon which Nerevar is supposed to have sworn his promise to honor ancient Ashlander traditions and land rights. Second, the reference to 7 curses must certainly refer to the Lost Prophecies verses known to Ashlanders as the 7 curses. The stranger. When the earth is sundered and skies choke black, and sleepers serve the 7 curses, to the hearth there comes a stranger, journeyed far 'neath the moon and star. Thou stark, born to sire uncertain, his aspects mark him his certain fate. Wicked stalk him, righteous curse him, prophets speak, but all deny. Many trials make manifest the stranger's fate, this curse's bane. Many touchstones try the stranger, many fall, but one remains. Lost Prophecies. Ashlander elders complain of prophecies which have been lost to tribal memory due to the carelessness of ineptitude of earlier generations of wise women and Ashkans. Suspicious scholars would whether these prophecies might have been deliberately forgotten or suppressed. 3 Nerevar prophecies in particular are said to have been lost. 1. The Lost Prophecies. 2. The 7 Curses. And 3. 7 Visions of 7 Trials of the Incarnate. Perhaps these lost prophecies will someday be found, either in forgotten accounts written by illiterate travelers, or in the memories of isolated Ashlanders, or in the secret traditions of the wise women and shamans. Wow, that was a lot of reading, but, good lore. At least the lore is interesting. Well, except for real Baron Zaya. Queen Baron Zaya's story is quite messed up, so I'll leave that alone. Are you here to discuss orders? Yes, I am. And these are Sean's notes on the Neverine cult. Excellent. I'm promoting you to Blade's apprentice, tongue-in-cheek. I'd like some time to think how this fits in with the Emperor's plans for you, so if you'd like to get a little freelance venturing, go ahead. But whenever you're ready, I'll have new orders for you. What are you training? You training in armor? Excellent. I have 13 armor. That's not really good, because, the other armor in the game, like actual armor, usually gives you ratings of like 70 and 80 and stuff, and I have 13, and I'm at 46 unarmored, so that means I might have like double that by the time it's over. I might have like double. Try to make some potions. Guess not. Guess I don't have any ingredients that actually go together. Oh my gosh. Leave me alone. You make me want to call the guards. Increase my luck. But what am I even doing right now? I'm just wandering around at this point. I need to get rid of some junk though. Bookseller. Barter. Sermons of Lord Vec. Homilies.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Brothers of Darkness. The True Nature of Orcs. The Changed Ones. Oblivion, Adrian Daedra. Vecum Mafala. There we go. And now my knees clip through the dress.
What say you?
What say me?
What do you want?
So what do you want?
Just doing some casual looting. On my egg. My pot. Take that land.
Greetings.
What? Dwemer puzzle box. Oh, yes, I've forgotten. Here's a Dwemer key, made according to the instructions I found on the puzzle box you brought me. I have no idea what it's good for, but if you take it back to Arkan God, maybe you'll find a lock it opens. Well, I don't really plan on going back there. Maybe I'll screen, and then maybe I'll just say what I found in there. I don't know. It's probably a good idea just to stop now,
So what do you want?
so I can think about what to do next. Well, it's it's been fun. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too boring, but I really wanted to read that stuff because I've never actually taken the time to read some of it. So I'll see you all in the next one, and until then, I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao.